It is Lord Haywire. I am streaming some game creation, working on the 2D 4X like always. I just needed to update this. I'm trying to stream every change. I didn't do that originally. There's like a tiny few things I changed at the beginning when I was offline, but now I stream every change because I thought it'd be interesting. It's not interesting. It's boring. I'm like 37, 3 hours. How long is that? 37, this is the 37th one, times 3 hours is 111 hours of clickety-clacky on the keyboard. Quite boring. Anyways, what are we doing today? We need to recruit some heroes. So I changed the order. I did hero movement was next, but actually what we want to do is recruit and then do movement. So let's test this though. Like always, we always got to test it at the beginning when we first start streaming. Check out what the fuck is going on here. What are we doing? What did we do? Oh, we set up this button. That's what we did. And we don't have a picture yet. Oh, I forgot about that. I downloaded some pictures. That doesn't count. When I do research, that doesn't count. Oh yeah, I was going to start some music. I'm going to play The Damned today, and we're going to, fingers crossed. The Damned is my go-to programming music. The word music escaped me for a second there. So I found these free... I'm waiting for my computer. I don't know if anybody else's computer... I feel like I need a fresh install of Windows is what I need. I found these free online... Where were they? It wasn't that long ago. Oh, they're .7z files, huh? Well, I have a cure for that. Let me extract it here. Okay, maybe not. Let's... maybe they did extract. Totally forgot about these portraits. Add to extract files. Give me the window. There we go. 11 portraits. That's what I want to extract to. I don't know if this is working. Maybe it's not working. This is an old thing. You know what happens sometimes is when I download or when I extract things, they don't show up in my downloads folder until I go into the actual downloads folder. It's very bizarre. What was it called? 11 portraits. Yeah, it's here. It's just not. So like they're interesting. Well, that's a frog. We don't want a frog. Whoops. I opened it up. Like, they're just little portraits like this that we could use. I don't want to open GIMP. For the love of God. We don't want to open GIMP. Fuck GIMP. So we can just, like, throw those in temporarily. Let's do that so that we have... Do we want to do that right now? No, let's not do that right now, since I had my heart set on something else. But we'll have that available. Let me put that on our list, though. Oh, which we're already on the list. Add copyright free portraits to heroes. This will be temporary. We don't want them to look like this. We don't want to use these portraits. We want it in a perfect world. Our portraits are going to be where you pick, like the hair and the face, the hair, the mustache, the eyes. We'll have something like that, but that's so fucking far down the line that right now I just want to have like a picture in this thing instead of it just being a white square, which I immediately turned off. I need to have my right things up here. There we go. I'm going to double check that I'm actually streaming. I had an issue. This one isn't this. Normally it tells me. I feel like I'm on the wrong chat room maybe. It tells me normally that I've started streaming, but it didn't do it. Stream Elements usually tells me, but it didn't do it. Didn't do it last night either. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's look at our hero, Ron Howard. I didn't know that was such a common name. All right, so we have his perks and we have his skills. This is all like the most, the easiest way we do this here. There's no hero here. We have this other thing on. What happens if we click this while this thing is open? Yeah, we just found a bug. Like always. What happened now? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. That works there. Let's close it. When we click on this, we need to close that thing. This is correct. So this is working. We just need, when you select a county, it should close this panel. So let's do that. That's a quick fix. I'm not even going to put a thing in for it. And this should be in, yeah, select county. We have a bunch of crap open. We probably don't need these build panels open. County population might need. County we might need. We definitely need that. We don't need this building open. Horizontal population text, we might need that. This building thing we're not going to need. We definitely need that. Hero list we might need. Oh, the readme. I already fixed that to 19. We can close that. There we go. Select county. So, on left click, we need to close. On pointer click, left. I'm just going to put a thing here so I don't have to look in the code that I'm doing left click. Close building panel descriptions. Close building description panels. Let's rename this to just close panels. So actually, interestingly enough, this brings up this other thing that I keep thinking about. Basically, we have all these different panels. We have current building description panel, we have possible building description panel, then we have hero description panel, which means we have 3 different panels, and if we make any changes to those panels, like if let's say we want the size of this one, you know, be different, that means we got to say it's that big. They're all the same size. But if we want to do a change like that, we have to go to all 3 panels and change them. And I'm beginning to feel like we should have one panel that we just put the different things inside of. And I guess we're going to have to do that because I don't like this. I don't like having to make 3 different changes. It's not only is it inefficient, but it's prone to error. You know, like if I go through and only fix 2 of them, or if I only one change, but then maybe we want them to be different. You know, they're going to be different, but they're also going to be like the same size always. Now I can't remember what the fuck we were doing. I was thinking earlier before I started streaming, it's crazy how my memory used to be so good. Like I could remember fucking everything, and now can't remember shit. We want so on this we're turning the county info panel on, and we're turning the army info panel off, and hero info list it's doing. This was some bullshit that makes it so that the on enable resets the hero info. I guess that's fine. We also need to have underneath here though, I guess underneath here, we want, where is this panel? Did we stick it on the actual panel? That would probably be the smart thing to have done. We did. What is this thing? Oh my god, I forgot we did that stupid wait for one frame thing to solve that. God, I hate that. So fucking stupid. Whew. Well, we're going to be accessing this from afar. I don't know why I'm typing shit when I can do that. Okay, so now we can access this thing, and then we can go back to our select county, and what is this? Close panels is a Oh, this is not what I thought this was. Closed panels is right above it is what we want. Panel description. What did I call this thing? Can I undo it from here? Without fucking my other stuff up? That's as far back as I can go. All right, let's go forward then. Forward. What did we call? Oh, no, it's right there. Close building description panel. Wait, that's the thing I just renamed. But this is not what I was looking at. What was I looking at? I was looking at panel changes. Panel changes. This is something else, I think. I think we want to stick it to this. And we do want to rename this. And we just want to call it closed description panels. Because that's just another one. And we might combine those, like I was saying. It's very warm here in Portland. It went from being cold and me bitching about it to being warm and me starting to bitch about it. So if... No, we don't need an if. We just need a UI hero description panel dot instance. What did I just put? What did I just make that thing? Why isn't it letting me? Why isn't it automatically doing something? Wait, look at that. It has two of them. What's going on here? Doesn't like this. Why is my brain working? UI hero description panel. UI hero description panel. We have some other bug is the issue, and that something's not saved. There we go. Whoops. There we go. No! It's because I'm a fool. Static. There we go. It's always something. What are we doing? Game object. Set active. False. There we go. Man, the other day I couldn't remember set active. It's so weird, like talking about memory and age and alcohol. I assume it's mostly alcohol. Let's put this down one so that way it's easier to tell these are. So this is when we do a left click, it should close the description panels. And this has an if then in there, you know, for these two, but this should just work. It's probably not, but it should just work, right? That's how I say about everything. Oh, it didn't just work. Because it's not alive yet. I hate that. Which is why I was putting it on world map load for these other ones. Which I guess we'll do. It's because it's not alive yet, and since it's... Where's world map load? Since it's not alive, it doesn't know what that is yet, and so we could have it go like... Oh, this isn't what we wanted. Where did we stick this other one? I want them all to be together. What is this yes/no shit that we were just doing? The bools. We are putting... Oh, did we do this to... Oh, I know what we did. I see what we did. we put an if statement in here to get around. That's exactly what we did. We put an if statement to get around that same issue that we were just running into, which is it doesn't know what the fuck it is. So I guess we'll do that again. It seems like a stupid fucking thing to have to do, but it definitely seems like a stupid thing to have to do, but whatever. Then we will go. Where are we? There's an if null or something. Maybe at some point I'll have to figure that out. World map load instance dot hero description panel open is equal to true. Then we'll do this thing. Then we'll give it a squigs here. If it's true, we'll put this here. And then we'll do this world. It's exactly the same as this other one. That's why this exists. I mean, not exactly the same, but then when you click on, that's the hero population info panel. How did we connect that shit? Sorry, wrong. Actually, we can just hit play. There we go. It's this, which is... I don't think this is what's... It's going to be under the county info panel. It's not this refresher. It's not the muster button. It's another button. This is a button. It is. It's attached there. It's always so hard to see this. Whoops. It was here. Button in here somewhere. And no, it's not. This is what am I going? I'm looking at the wrong spot. Jesus Christ. It's not it's the hero. It's the same thing we fucked with last time. Army button, hero and army, vertical, expanded buildings. It's this button. Where is this hero list? I can't ever remember. God, I'm gonna whine about the not being able to remember anything forever. Oh, is that a prefab? That's a prefab. Shit. That's a prefab. So, it's this thing. All icons now are either blue. Well, besides Firefox, okay, and Chrome, and visual, blue and black. It gets confusing. So when this button is clicked, we have to turn on also there we go. Then we should be able to. What did I change here? I didn't change anything here. I must have clicked in here though. It thinks I changed something in here. Now I'm worried about it. Yeah, it should all be pretty much the same. So let's do this again here. Like I said, it will only take a second, right? What happens if you click on the same one? All right. That solved that problem. We don't have any issues. Perfect. We were there ahead of time. Or not ahead of time. We had to fix something ahead of time. All right, so now we're going to need to recruit a hero. So right now, when you start the game, you automatically get a faction leader, which is a hero. We got to figure out the next step, which is, and I was thinking about this before I started streaming. I think when you click on this, we could have a recruit hero button, or we could click this population open, and then we could turn this into a button that we click on, and it opens up this panel, opens up the description panel of the person, and it turns them, because either way we're going to have to be picking from a list of people. Regardless of what we do, we're going to have to be picking from a list of people. And so, and it also will have to have like allowed to recruit or not if they're already a hero. And it's going to cost resources. It's going to cost influence to recruit. Joshua Nilsson, another very generic name. So all I did is I got like the top first 100 female names and then male names, and then top 100 last names, and I have them randomly connecting. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is when we select from this level, once again, the county population list is in a bad spot. I don't know where we would put it though. We could replace it. When you click on it would replace the county that you're in. Let's see. When you're building something, we're gonna get rid of that fuck. That's just there temporarily. You're also gonna want to eventually look at your county population. I think we'll want to I think what we're going to want to do is move this to where this forest shack is for right now. So this will be another layer on top. So this is going to be a fourth one of these panels. It's kind of... gonna be ugly regardless. So let's move that to where we want it to be. Where is that thing? It's right here. What is... we can copy component. I don't know if this is gonna fuck up everything, but we can do it, and then we can place this, or we can paste it. Whoops. Except I copied the wrong one, it looks like. We want a description panel here. Copy component. Oh, we could have also copied world position. Oh, we don't want world position though. And sin is a way of life. Saints suffer suckers. Welcome to the underworld. Well, that doesn't look right. Two for the price of one. Two for the price. Because this is underneath. That's the issue. Is this is underneath the county info panel. This would actually be underneath that then in that situation. Is that right? Population info panel. It would be underneath that. Because it has to be open. That's going to fuck up so much shit. Alright, let's go back. Let's put back one more here. Okay, a bunch more. Let's put this here. This should actually be higher though. It should be It's above the muster army. This is gonna fuck up everything. Trying to think, should we convert this all to one panel? It would reduce like 3 times. You know, we have triplicate of code all over the place, opening and closing those panels. We could reduce that down and just be like, always close this fucking panel. Are these the same? They are the same. For a second I thought these were different. Let's copy these components again. I wonder how fucked up this is going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be ultra fucked up because we have like a bunch of things in there. Yeah, it's all fucked up. Oh, there's a clicker blocker panel too that is in the wrong spot. I think I can just do this. Oh no, that's only gonna go to there. What about our clicker blocker panels on here? This is so people can't click through on through the panel, because that's like a thing. That's things that happen all the time. Do we have another one that's already? We don't have one. Wonder why we don't have one there. I guess we didn't want to block that. Let's turn it off for now and we'll think about that. If it's over here, you could still click through on the map. Is that how it works with the other one? I can't even remember. With the description panel? No, it's being blocked. I'm almost positive. Look at how tiny this is. I'm almost positive this is being blocked. Whoops. It's not being blocked. Is that how we want it? I guess we just want it to be consistent right now. All right, so we'll keep that turned off temporarily. It's still like one of the reasons why I'm like hesitant to just work on this really hard is because I feel like we should have that one panel, have it all one panel where we're changing the things in the panel. It's going to be a clusterfuck, but it's all going to be under one panel. Let's do this at the very least. What is this thing? This, okay, so let's add on here. We'll call it right side panel. A UI panel. Then this is gonna fuck everything up. Let's just do it with this one first. But I think we're gonna want to move all of these underneath that. All of the description panel. Let's do it. Let's just fucking do it. Description panels all will be underneath here. It will be easier to coordinate things too. Now the issue is if we turn this on, let's just hit play and see what happens. But I think if we turn this on, leave it on all the time, it's going to cause another issue. So we're going to want to like turn them on. We're going to want to do a couple of things here. First off, turn this off. Look at this. This is all grayed out. It's because the right side panel is on, and the right side panel actually is this size up here. So let's do this. We're gonna have to do. That means we're gonna have to fire 2 panels though. When you click on one of those things, the right side panel is always gonna be turning on. Which isn't necessarily, once again, the end of the world. It's just... we can turn off the raycast target, I suppose. So you can click through it. But then what's the fucking point of it? Besides organizational. What is this thing? I mean, if we're gonna fix it, we should just fix it. Oh, look, it moved. Because I moved that other thing. So there's probably an easier way to do this, honestly. Let's put this all back. Go back. Okay. Put this. Yeah, if we're gonna fix this, let's just fix it. And so let's stop with my procrastination. I guess that's the word I want. So what we're gonna do, instead of having this as another panel below it, we're gonna have the right side panel here, but we're gonna get rid of this panel. This is gonna control, and what we'll do is we'll have, like, you know, let's say later on you hit the population panel. We'll change the background image. We'll change everything to fit for that thing, but it will be the same size. So we're only gonna have to fuck with one thing at a time. So we're gonna add a game object on here, though. We just want to create, and this is gonna be the population info. We'll just call it population info. We're gonna break a bunch of shit here too. Do we care what size it is? I don't know. Let's see. Is this the best way to do this? I just feel like the 3 different panels, or 4 at this point, is like causing... This happens to me all the time where I can't just make a decision. Let's just let's do 4 different panels, and we'll deal with it later. Okay, so let's turn on this panel. Fuck it, right? Who knows? That's one of the questions that I always have. Like, what's the best policy for shit like this? So because we changed the size of this, everything's all fucked up in the background. So we're gonna have to fix that. Okay, so first off, this title is in the wrong spot. So where is this name title? No, that's a different title. Is it like attached? Where did we stick that shit? County population. It's like way above it. I don't even see it on this list. It's got to be... Here it is. I wonder why it's at the bottom. I usually like to put things in order, but there are... So certain... when it spawns, renders the UI stuff, it starts from the bottom on the inspector and goes up. So it may have been at the bottom so that it was on the top. So like if things are stacked, it may have been on the bottom so that it was on the top of the thing here, which is probably what was going on. But let's put this. Actually, we can fix this with this. We can go, and then we can fix this with stretch to there. But we don't actually want it that big. We want it like that. Then let's look at this end game too here. It would actually be nice if this didn't say county population, but it said the name of the county. So let's put that in as something we're going to do later. Do we have a county population? I think this is, yeah, it's in here. So let's put population info panel needs to have the name of the county instead of just county population as its title, as it'll. And we'll rearrange this later. It looks like I put county exploration in here too, huh? You know, it's not over. Oh no, there it is. So these are like categories. So these are categories. We move the category over to here. We work on the category until we get to next time. We don't have a next one for this yet. Then when we go to the next thing on the list, and I put bugs every other time we try to get rid of bugs. I want to have a bug-free thing here. Okay, so this is still fucked up down here though. So let's fix that. Where is this thing? Yeah, see, it's all off center and shit. We want it to be... The problem is this thing makes it look ugly. We'll not worry about that right now, but that seems... How big are these things? Are they off now? They're off now. They kind of overlap. What sides do we did? The width is 200. Oh wait, are they not overlapping? It doesn't look like they're overlapping. Oh, they're not overlapping. There's just a little gap between them. Look at this fucking one though. Because of this slider. I wish I could move this slider. Maybe I can. To be on the outside. Can we put it like right here? No. It says no. It's got to probably be in the viewport. Can we move the viewport over here? Let's just drag it way over. No, we can't. Scroll view. Okay, here we go. Let's put it on the outside. I know you're thinking it's gonna be so fucking ugly. The issue is it throws off the centering of all of these things. Oh look, this isn't even all the way over here. 550 height. I don't think we want. We probably want. What is the size of this thing? It's not gonna work that way. I wish there was a way to look at these, the values and say, man, that is ugly. That scroll bar is fucking ugly. We'll deal with that. I was talking about this when I stream video games on my other channel, and I was talking about how I've noticed now when I see these like scroll bars and stuff that are built into Unity, and for some reason they look so ugly to me now. It's like, it's not the game creator's fault. It's something about like, these things are fucking ugly. Jesus Christ. We're gonna do it like this though, I guess. And that's gonna be ugly. But I don't think we want these. It's close enough. Can I use this with this scroll bar thing? Can I have this stretched to width? Oh, it's not gonna do it how I want. Yeah, this thing throws off the whole. Wait, it was 870 a second ago. Right? What about -20? -20 looks good. 0? I'm okay with that. The top seems like this is too high. We want this to be down here. -30? Nope, so that's not a 30. That's not a 30. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Let's save this shit. So now we gotta go back and check these things again. It looks like tomorrow is off a little bit. Okay, so this one's 200, this one's 100, sex is 100, current activity is 200, tomorrow is 200, but doesn't it look like, oh, I guess it's not. What is this thing? Oh, this is the edge of something else. This is the edge of this. This is off. No, it's not. It's just my brain. My brain is off. So then we have this scroll view. We'll go to here. It's going to throw this prefab in here. Let's test this shit out. It actually, that was not nearly as painful as I thought. It's probably going to be fucking busted as shit, but let's get, you know, it's part of life. Okay, so this is ugly. That's uglier than I thought. We can test this better by going to here and just updating our population to 20. So there's 20 people being generated in your capital. Man, I love the damned. I hope that this doesn't cause like a... It's still off center, by the way. Guess it wasn't this thing that was causing the problem. What the fuck is it then?
We're coming up from the deep. The lizard sheds its skin.
This is off-centered. Oh, I didn't adjust this yet. I just want to see what this looks like while we're in. Like, is this going to center it up? Hey, why are you dragging around? I want you to get bigger. I guess we can't do it while it's playing. Is it, can I do like a control? Can I do this? No. All right. Well, at least when you're playing, it doesn't remember what you're doing. Though that isn't. That's why my screen turns red like that. It's so that I notice that things are changing. Was that viewport? No, that was this. Oh, is it set? Is that the issue? Is this thing's changing size? I think this is going to cause a bug, but I just want to see. Yeah, it is. Wait, what did it do? Even with that bug? It has something to do with our vertical group. It's just a bummer to have to test it. I think we might be able to get away with leaving that open. Laziness. I always say it's my key feature. Okay, so what is the thing that's off? It's the viewport? No, it's the list. It's one of these things, I think, is what we want. That's a different type of spacing. What happens, I think we need to change. I think that okay, I think I know what it is. I think it's the prefab, but not. Not what we think here. Width 80, height 50. I'm gonna take a screenshot so I can remember if I have to look at this. I'm a big screenshot guy. Back to the memory complaints. I was talking to my coworker. She said she was printing stuff and she was having issues printing the same thing twice or forgetting to print stuff. She was trying to figure out a way to look at the printer queue so she could double check her work. She said 55. I'm 49. And she said her memory is absolute trash. Oh, but this doesn't convert. I don't think we want that to be that. Maybe there is a way to look at this in a different... Because, you know, if I have this 8050 or 850 doesn't correspond to these other things. And I'd have to do math, and we know how I feel about that. I guess I could put one in here. Yeah, that's the problem. So then we can go back and we'll just adjust this here manually. That has been this problem forever. Oh, you know what we can do? Now that this is here, we can just... What? Then we can... Look at how stupid that is. 852. I like solid numbers, motherfuckers. Solid numbers? Whole numbers. I like opaque numbers. I like clear numbers. Alright, then we can just apply this. What? Let me apply this to the you fucking assholes. Alright, well, it's only just changed. No, wait. 852 is all we have to change that to. What a pain in my ass. I don't know why sometimes it won't let me do that, but 852, we can figure it out. I'm a noob, whatever. Save this thing. Go back to the project here. Oh, go back to the inspector, I mean. Go back here. Delete this thing. Hit play. The goal for this is not to have this ugly thing over here. I think we're going to have to move it back over. Whoops, we can't play it here. It's the little things that count, right? Everything builds up into garbage. We don't need this screenshot anymore. We can get rid of this. That's not centered. Francis Haywire. That doesn't look centered to me. That's not centered. It's like, it's not the end of the world. I just figured I'd fix it while we were here. What is the issue? Is it because these things aren't stretched to the whole side? Like, you know what I mean? Like they're not filling, they're not equidistant. Let's hit play and look here again. Maybe it will make more sense when we're looking at it with one of them here. Today and tomorrow looks pretty centered. That one looks pretty centered, but then it's as we go to the left, it looks like it's less centered. Do I even give a shit right now? We're gonna change all this stuff. I don't give a shit right now. This is ugly as fuck. I mean, it looks better when there's something that you have to scroll, but let's go to one that doesn't. You know, there might be a solution for this. A dumb solution, but there might be a solution. That solution would be to just show the scroll bar all the time. Even if it isn't usable, I think there's a spot for that. It's right somewhere. Like it's that checkbox right there. What are you doing? Why are you thinking so hard? Uh-oh. Something bad's happening. This shouldn't be thinking. That checkbox shouldn't... What? Huh? Okay. We're okay. Everything's fine. We would check it with this one. That didn't work. You know, I remember clicking this before and being like, that doesn't do anything. Auto hide and expand view. Permanent. Okay, this is what we wanted, actually. Let's okay, all right, we got it. I don't know why that was unchecked, but we'll leave it unchecked. We want it to be permanent. And if we go to here, well, you can balance it, that looks better. I mean, it's still fucking ugly. the lesser of two uglies. Okay, that's fine. Now that we're done being sidetracked, and it's still not centered, but we're not going to worry about it right now because we're about to do more shit to that. So, back to this prefab, we're going to have to change. I hate the name of this prefab. Let's rename this to UI county population. Like it's probably just broke a bunch of shit. Who knows? It probably just broke a bunch of shit. I don't even know where I'd find it. We'll just hit play and we'll see if it broke a bunch of shit. I keep thinking about hiring a graphic designer to help me with this map because I think about it all the time. Honestly, it's one of the weirdest things. If we go back, if we go to like a county, I'm getting sidetracked here. Portland. Look how, so this is the actual county line, is this ugly, it's literally really like that. It would be so nice to have someone come in and draw this and put like an actual like topo map in the background. It wouldn't be very many hours, but I still keep thinking about it. What the fuck was I doing? I just got sidetracked. We're going to do the population. This is going to be a button. I don't know why I got sidetracked. Oh, we were just going to test. That's what we were doing to see if I busted something by renaming that, and I didn't. So we got lucky there. UI population. So this thing now needs to be a button. Luckily, that's somewhat simple. A somewhat simple add. So then on click though, what is going to happen? On click, it's going to need to have a script on itself because prefabs only can access themselves. Come here, motherfucker. I guess we'll put you in here. Yeah. They only can access themselves. Do we have a script on here? We don't have a script on here? No, it's right here. I'm going to put this button above. I'm going to move this button up. And we'll save this. The script is this one. And so when you click on that, this is the script that we have here. Wonder why we need this shit. Oh, I know why we need this. It's for when it's generating this stuff. We're going to also need public void. We need a population click. So you click the population, then what happens? We're going to need to open up that panel, which is actually in world map load. That one we just fucked with, we just did. It's that one. Well, that's going to happen too, but we're going to also...
Shadowboxing with yourself just seems to get you nowhere. You don't want to cheat when playing solitaire. Curtain calling like scroll.
I was thinking maybe we should do an event. You click on that, it fires an event, and something subscribes to that event. But then we can have another script that's attached. It's going to be that same issue that we had with the hero one, though, where you click it, and it opens the panel. This is a different... This is UI, population. Oh, we don't have a panel made for this yet. So this is back to this problem once again. We're gonna have another fucking panel. That's gonna be that, like we have the hero description panel. It's actually gonna be almost identical to this. It is gonna be identical to. It is gonna be this. It's gonna be this. It's no longer called it's a population. We're gonna rename this to population description panel. It's this. And then we're gonna rename this because we just like to fucking ruin my life. The Damned put out this new song recently. They just put out a whole new album, which is weird. And the lyrics are suspiciously, I can't figure out if they're like some sort of like right-wing thing. So that's like this weird thing, is that like old punk rockers occasionally go down this fucking this right-wing tube. You know, Morrissey is not a punk rocker, but you know, he is a right-wing douchebag now. Morrissey of all people. Morrissey. What? What did I just rename all this shit? Population description panel. We need to rename this to population description panel. We need to undo that, and we hit F2 and go population. And we'll save this. Morrissey. I think he's like a Brexit guy. Actually, I don't remember the Brexit part, but he's definitely like really leaning on the edge of fascism. Fucking Morrissey. Like, what? How did that even happen? I wonder what like the rest of the Smiths think about that. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Getting sidetracked talking about Morrissey. It's so weird because like people who are like 10 to 15 years younger than me know who Morrissey is. You know, not like it's like not like, wow, like Pink Floyd, I didn't know that was a band, you know, when you're 20. But they like know about his music, and they know about his weird politics, and they're just like, but I love his music. There's like this whole group of people, like many of my younger friends love the Smiths and Morrissey, which it seems like such a, not niche, they were huge, but It seems like a weird band to remember. Speaking of bands, I gotta pick a different song. Oh no, I don't. It was just asking me if I was watching or listening to it still. You know what? Let me take a quick break. This is perfect timing. We'll pause this. I should have wrote down what album I. Oh, this is some weird live thing. I don't like live songs. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break and then we'll continue working on this. Let me put up my break timer. All right, be right back. Okay, I am back, and let me fix this music. Let me turn off the break timer. If I can click on it, come on. There we go. Let's see. What album did I just listen to? We just listened to the Black album. Let's do the Damned. and then it's gonna fucking freak out. I know, I'm trying to rename it, man. I'm trying to get in there. Trying to do it. Don't fucking cry. It's fucking fine. Actually, no, we don't want to, whoops. Don't want that. We didn't want to rename it because it would rename all the other ones. We want this to be...
I'm craving for a cigarette. Hey, give me a light. Feeling kind of thirsty. Give me something that bites. Show me
We're just gonna make sure that this works
all the crazy people waiting for my song.
before we have it actually do anything. And this is gonna need to be attached to the prefab.
Anyway, I don't know why I'm sad. For my fan club.
Is it? Where's the prefab for the... Oh, we never made a prefab for the other one. Which is weird, but we never did. We're gonna have to create a hero prefab, like, immediately. I kept pushing it off, but we're gonna have to... There we go. Then... There we go. It's just gonna play that debug log, which is fine right now. We just want to make sure like the basic shit works first. We don't want to go too hardcore. Well, that doesn't tell us much information though. But I've clicked about 400 times. You know what sucks is this doesn't look like a button. It is a button, but it doesn't look like a button. It doesn't act like a button. Like on this one, when you hover over, you know, you're on a button. This doesn't do anything. So let's fix that next. Next, let's fix that. This is the... Why don't you act like a button? Because there is... Is there really? I don't believe it. It's here. It's this, I think. No, it's something else. Here it is. What is this? A Text Mesh Pro. This must... This is a horizontal layout group. You must have a graphic target in order to use the color transition. I'm going to stick a fucking image down here. Let's see how that looks. I don't know. Like I always say, you gotta keep a fucking sense of humor about this shit. I don't think that did anything. I mean, it works as a button, but it didn't do anything. I mean, that error went away on this image at the top. And it's kind of nice because earlier I was like having a hard time. I was having a hard time reading that, but now that white's there, I think something weird's gonna happen. But We'll do it anyway. It's sitting on top of another thing. Still not doing anything. We need to be able to tell that we clicked that this thing's a fucking button, man. A canvas renderer. Wonder why that's all the way at the bottom. Oh, that's because of the image I just stuck on there. Should be up here, though. Sometimes it's very difficult to get this to go right there. I don't know if I'm having some other issues. Oh, did I never save this? I never saved this prefab. So I think that that's part of the issue. Whoops. I didn't want to muster an army. Well, that looks exactly what we want. Yeah, I mean, no, it doesn't look exactly what we want, but it does stuff. It does what we want. What we need to do, though. We need to have this the same. This needs to be the same as whatever the fuck it's sitting on. Is this. Doing a lot of component copying today. It's not normally something I do a lot of. Source is background. I didn't save it again. Normally, it's only prefabs that require you to save it. I wonder if you can change your like prefab setting where it auto saves. Oh, there is. There's an auto save right there. Is that what I want, though? That looks surprisingly okay. And you, oh, look at this. It thinks it's pressed, though. Well, it will be. That looks surprisingly okay. We can turn this bounciness off, but I kind of think it's fun. Don't look at my other streams where I was like, what the fuck is this? Alright. So when we click that button, though, currently it's just printing the game object's name. I think that's what it's doing. I mean, we just put that in there. Yeah, it's not the game object's name. It's putting in whatever. Is this numbering them? I can't remember. I think it is. But let's double check. It's not numbering them. Oh, because they were just nothing. We weren't doing anything with them yet. So we got to figure out where that is and have it number them. There's probably some... Where would that be? Probably in here. We're instantiating them. Yeah, here it is. We go through all this shit, but we're not numbering the game objects. So let's do that first. So right here, I think, is where we can do this, and we can put a little note in here. Game objects in the list to the index for later clickability. Clickability. I dot name equals I. To string. Then let's make sure this should make it, and then every time you click on it, it's gonna regenerate that shit. How is that gonna work? No, that should work fine. There's a rhetorical question of how is that going to work. We want it to be every time you click, it's because it's going to be the same list. I hope. Yeah, so 0 to 19. So what we wanted. So now we'll know, like, hey, this is a 0.
Drop some blues. Time to choose. Oh, why
And we'll put a little note in here. The game objects. I don't know. Now I have two. I'm doing it two different ways. Text fields from the list. From what list? This county list. All right, so back to the clicking, the click population click. It's putting this. We don't really need this. Well, we'll leave it there. What we need though. We need, so you click on that. We need to population description panel dot instance dot game objects set true. Let's test it. I'm so, so unconfident in my abilities still. Unconfident? It's probably better that I test all the time, you know? Oh. It isn't? It isn't set to a game object because it's closed.
Is she really going out?
What? Population list button.
I got a feeling inside of me. It's kind of strange, like a stormy sea. I don't know why. I guess these things have gotta be. I've got a new role.
How'd we do it on the other one?
Yes, I knew that I always would. I can't stop to mess around. I got a brand new rose in town.
Panel open. Why did we do it this way? No, I know that. Panel open. Where are you at there, buddy? What do we do with this? Here, description panel open. What the fuck are we doing with that?
I never thought this could happen to me.
Where is this?
Oh, why should it be? I don't deserve somebody this great.
Do we have this in two spots?
I better go, or it'll be too late. Ah!
This isn't even called that anymore. I have something fucked up here.
I got a feeling inside of me. It's kind of strange, like a stormy sea. I don't know why.
That's not in a, we have this in two spots basically. We have this hero list thing and then we also have this info, where to go. This thing. Let's put this over next door to it.
Like a brand new rose in town.
We don't need this twice. This was what I was working on earlier, I think. Well, this is what we're actually going to be using. They're both attached to the prefab. Yeah, this is the one we actually wanted to do. So that was just some weirdness. Okay, back to the hero one, because this is we were having this exact same thing. We click on the hero list and then something pops open. Let's rename this though to and then let's find this again. Like, making that true, what the fuck does that do? This is that thing we worked on earlier. Close. Okay, so that's for some other thing. How did we make this appear though? We never made a prefab for this hero thing. So let's look at the hero. It's this. Right at the same time. We're just setting that game object open. Of course that's what we're doing. How are we doing that with it? Oh, because it's not a prefab. Well, that makes a bunch of issues there because this isn't a prefab. Prefab, like I said, prefabs can only access themselves pretty much. There's a lazy, easy way to fix this, which is all that work we did is probably going to go, last stream is probably going to go away because we're going to fix this right now. And then when we make that hero prefab thing, we'll just put it over here. We'll put buy info. What is it talking about? How did we do the other ones? The description panels. How did we do those? If they're not prefabs? That's the issue. No, wait. How do you open them from? Yeah, you're not opening them from a prefab. They can access scripts off the prefab. They just can't access game and then inspector. You can't drag and drop them. Because the button that opens this is in a prefab. Right? Is my brain working right here? Population. And I mean, this is there. I guess we'll put it there. I can't remember. Oh, it's for that other thing. It's for that other thing when it's refreshing. And we actually are going to need this, but we're going to need this to be called Well, now this is the same as the Hero one. It's just we don't have a prefab built. This is all fucked up. I have to rewrite my whole game. Oh. Probably need that to be on there. World map load, where are you at? Right here. Oh, look at that. It's all very beige. Was that the guy's name? Was Aaron Robinson? I can see something through the back. Donald Ross, was that person's name? It is, and we're already... Oh, and they don't have any perks. This is actually already working. How the fuck did that happen? Oh, I know why. First, though, we need to close that other thing. No, this is UI population description panel. It's always the whoa, it's always the wrong one. Oh shit, we left it running. Not the end of the world. Oh. Closing the wrong thing. What is this thing called? Population list info panel is what this is called. Static. Except now it's defaulting to lowercase. Mm-hmm. There we go. Then we gotta do one more thing though. We gotta go to, ah shit, we can't do it. When it opens, actually there's a way to do this that's easier. When this thing opens, yeah, there's an easier way to do this. We'll go back to here. We don't actually need, wait. Yeah, we want that to turn this off when it enables, and then when it disables, we want to turn it back on. We just want this panel to turn off in the background, basically. I wonder what happens if we click around in the background. Well, we're about to find out. I suddenly just got very tired. Yeah, so it closed that thing in the background. I could actually see that change, though. And that brings that back, which is what we want. Alright, we need to close that, though, when you click away from it. Oh, we didn't save this shit. That would be on select county. That says close description panels. Now we're back to renaming this like at the very beginning of the stream, just to close panels. Because now we need another one of these. I don't think we have... Yeah, it's population info list. Let's comment this out real quick so we can save shit. Population info panel. We just put this instance in here. Look at this. We don't need this anymore. Where is it using this? Population info panel. Why do we have the same thing in this script? Because it's just this. It's the game object attached to this. What happens if we get rid of this thing? It was never in use in the first place? Fine. Fuck you. Whoever wrote that joke's getting so old. Making fun of myself. Where did I just get sidetracked from, though? We wanted world map load. So the reason why I have to keep doing this is so that it doesn't bug out when it gets clicked on. It has to know if it's open or not. Otherwise, it fucking flips out. I don't know why it's not suggesting is equal to true. What the fuck am I doing here? So this is when you click on another so this is for when you click on another county, it's going to close the stuff. But we want to do, we got a bug here. We got an issue here. We want to, this needs to, that sets false. We need to turn this. Where are we turning this? I'm going to look at this one. Guess we're not turning that false. How's that working? Or is this this was all right, so it's where before we click this, that which is this thing. What is all this shit? Oh, this is because we were going to try to have the faction leaders. Let's just get rid of it. We'll rewrite it. It'll probably come out better rewritten anyways. This is not The Damned. This is Lord of the New Church. I guess we were done with that album. I'm trying to stick to one band per day, per stream. Machine Gun Etiquette, is that what we did? No, we did the Black album. Let's do Machine Gun Etiquette. I like the Lords of the New Church a lot, too. Some of their songs. They're a hit or miss band. Just put my chat back up. Every time I stream, I forget to do something. It's kind of sad. Let's see. Last night I streamed and did all this testing and never even got a chance to stream. 3 hours of fucking around. Luckily I picked, I swear this is getting louder. My voice is getting louder every time I look at it. 3 hours fucking around with Mountain Blade. That's why I picked Mountain Blade, as I knew I was gonna have to fuck with stuff. So how did we, I know we just looked at these other ones. So back to this weird select county bullshit. Possible building description. How are we on enable? Are we setting that shit true? We are. On disable, are we setting it false? We're not, we're just ignoring it. Which is weird. What about on... I said we didn't need to look at these today, but here I am looking at them. What about on this one? I don't know about expanded being the word that we're using. I guess we should be not looking at these ones and instead just making this work. So when this is clicked, this is being set to, that's the description panel. When this is clicked, we don't, not that one. Hero list button, no, we don't want that. It is an on, where the fuck is it? Just looking at it a minute ago. Now I feel like this music is too loud too. I don't. So we click on this thing, go back to here. I'm all discombobulated. And I guess we're just doing world load instance. Equals true. I wonder why we're not saying false though. That's weird to me. I know we're setting it false elsewhere. Guess we're not gonna look at work today. We're not gonna look at the timekeeper today. Let's go look at Select County again. I guess we're just doing it right here, so it's fine. We're setting this false here. It's just such a weird way to do this. I don't even, it just seems like such a shitty way to do this. I don't even, now I'm confused at where we're at on anything. Oh, I didn't have my window open. Normally I have my window open here. Oh, what were we testing? We were testing this when you click on other things. It goes, I mean, it seems to be working. Did that? Let's go back to here. Did this scroll thing still work? It does. I mean, everything works. It just, it's just ugly. I just don't like it. I don't like it. So the next thing we're gonna need here is turn this thing back on. Population description panel, turn on. Make this big.
Closing the schools, they're burning the books, the church is in ruins, the priests hang on hooks, the radio
We're gonna need a button.
the telly's been banned.
Where's this other button? I want it in the same spot. Oh, not there. It's right there where this portrait's gonna be. So let's do this here. We can see, this is what I'm talking about with, we're fucking with multiple panels, and now we're gonna have to move this build button because I want this build button to be in the same place as the other build button. So it's like this this thing that we're always, you know, fucking with. What? And then when we move this, we should probably have a picture here now. And so now we got to put this fucking picture image and these guys, you know, it's like it's all a big clusterfuck. Instead of just having one panel where we adjust everything in it. But they are vastly different. We'll put this picture image. And we'll put, I don't know why it's not putting it where I want it to. We're gonna put that in all of the spots. We're gonna readjust all three of these panels. This is definitely what I'm talking about with these issues. So the picture, where's that description? The description is right there. I think we want the picture to be above the build button. So let's put this picture, once again, right there. It's not the end of the world, but it sure would look better if, or it sure would be nice if we didn't have to do this for every different thing. You know, we adjust one and then they all adjust. And look at this one. This is just some weird fucking bullshit. This is gonna be a small description. Like I said, though, they are all vastly different. I still think I should probably adjust. We'll see. We'll see. Then we go to this one and we do the same thing. What was this at? $100, negative 175. There is no build button on this, on the I put it here, didn't I? No, I just put the image there. We can see this because this is sitting through. It's sitting on top of this one. See, then like this one, so now we're back to this, like, this is different because there's that build button isn't gonna be there because it's already been built. Maybe we should put a Destructo button there, but right now, that's fine. All right, everything's fine. Stop complaining, Josh. Everything's gonna be fine. Why are you open? Oh, you're supposed to be open. This, I actually think, should be up here. Then we're gonna go to the image. Then we're gonna go to the build button. We're gonna go to the image. Whoops. We're gonna go to the build button. And then we're gonna go, actually that's fine. It's not that great looking. Maybe? A recruit button. It's not gonna say build, it's gonna say recruit. I wonder if I busted a bunch of other shit moving everything around. Let's test it. It's worse when you find a bug later. You know what I mean? Like when you're working on something else and suddenly you find this wall of bugs that you have to just keep going through. That was the wrong thing. Anna Turner, we don't have a picture for you. You have no perks. But let's go to the build. The building things is what we were. We just have to wait for a couple days. That's one speed? That seems like that's really fast. Oh, it was. What happened? Something's busted. We just found a bug. Let's do that again. So what did I do? Did we get, well, it's too late now. I hit this button. I clicked this button. I clicked the force shack. I added 2 people. I hit build. I hit yes. This didn't go away. This is supposed to go away and be moved over to here. I thought we fixed that. Oh, we got a bug down here is the reason. Oh, yeah. Wait. What? I'm pretty sure this was working last time, so I must have done something today. You know, I don't think we worked on this today, or last time. So it'd been the time before this, I must have fucked something up, like on my way out. But we have to fix it. Let's see exactly what order that... Oh, wait, we had 2 errors. I think I clicked it on it twice. Oh, I know what's going on. This needs to be closed. Jesus Christ. I don't know if that's what caused our bug, but that has to start out closed. Otherwise, we get other issues. That was the problem. So let's make that so that can't happen. Let's go into world map load. And Let's do a serialized field. Private. Game objects. And we'll put... And... What's your problem? Then down on awake, we'll just have it turn off. If... No, we don't need an if. We just need... And I'm going to put a little note in here. It might not actually fix that issue, though. I don't think it's going to fix that issue. Let's leave it open and test it. Oh, wrong button again. What's going on over here? Yeah, it didn't fix the issue. Even turning it off. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Let's look at something. Unity on click play, turn disable game object. In the inspector, though, is what I'm... Because there are... It thinks I'm talking about something. I want to trigger something to do it before. Play mode is one of the... one of its core features. Yeah, no shit. When you enter play mode, it reloads the scripts. Game objects when entering play mode. Here we go. Wow, this is giant. I mean, I usually make it bigger, but... This is what I wanted to do that. Maybe we'll ask ChatGPT. Occasionally it gives us good info. Let's ask it. Let's ask ChatGPT. It might know. Sometimes it's hard to Google stuff. It's hard to get the words. Why is this no longer asking me to log in? It's weird. In Unity, when I enter play, when I click the enter play mode button, I want it to disable a game object before the game starts. It's gonna be like, no, you can't do that. Okay, initialize on load. Here we go. Play mode state change. Look at all this garbage. Disable game object on play mode. A static, it's just a static what? Disable game object on play mode. It looks like it's a method. Editor. Play mode state change. So this is like an event. I wonder why he didn't put it didn't put like private or public. I'm gonna ask it. private or public before static. Disable game object on play mode. See, so this is when I get weirded out by ChatGPT because I don't think it actually knows what the fuck it's talking about. It just like, sorry, I didn't know what you're... And it didn't actually fix it. It's still the same thing. Did it even change the code? This happened to me the other day. I was arguing with it. I think it's this Oregon terrain map. It just kept giving me the same answer. It didn't do anything. It didn't change anything that I can see. I mean, obviously, eyes are bad. Why is this? This is like a built-in thing. This is a built-in thing that's just subscribing to that event. Man, I've learned so much in 3 months. This would have baffled me for 100 years. 100 years. I can't tell the difference between the two codes you posted. Between the two code examples you posted. See, this is what I'm talking about. And this happens pretty regularly, and I'm surprised I don't hear about this more. But it often will argue with me that it's giving me new information, and then it will... This is the same thing. There's still no change here. Unless I can't see the change. I'm gonna ask it. It still hasn't done it. Okay, well, let's not argue with a fucking machine all day long. Let's just fix our shit, right? We're gonna start a new game object here. Whoops. What is going on here? I don't want a new scene. I want a new... I don't want it attached to that. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna put it at the very fucking top. What is this thing called? Yeah, I'm very surprised that I don't hear about this happening more often, because this is like probably 15% of my interactions. It just keeps giving me the same thing, and it wants to argue. No, I gave you something new. That's exactly what happened with this thing. It's the same links 3 times in a row. It's so like, this is probably gonna help me, but you also got to like take it with a grain of salt. You know what you get from it. Where the fuck am I going here? What am I doing? I want to be over here. What were we looking for? We were looking at... This is called play mode state change. Initialize on load. And then I'm gonna create a new script. And this is We're gonna call it before game starts. And we're gonna put this up here. Shut up. Can't find this. All right, chill out, dude. I'm getting there. There we go. We'll put this on here. Perfect. And then we'll get rid of this garbage. We'll paste this in here. We'll get rid of this. Well, we're gonna do something here. Then disable game object on play mode. I'm gonna put a little note in here. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna go back here, actually. I'm gonna put a thing up here. Nope, wrong spot, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. Hey, what is going on with that, too? There we go. This is gonna be called... Nope, it's not going to be called that. It's going to be called that. This is going to be a No, this is going to be a private. We don't need to share this with other people. That's going to happen there. They're subscribing when this happens. We're going to fire this thing. If state enters play mode, the game object. We don't need that finding bullshit. We don't need that finding. Why don't you like that, huh? An object reference is required for the non-static field. Does it have to be public? They were talking to the stupid. It's not stupid. It probably needs to be public or something. What is this one thing? This is just like a thing. It's just gonna find it in there. I don't want it to find shit. That's just gonna slow shit down. Can I just drag it in here? Oh, it probably needs to find it because, oh shit. Because it would be, most of the time it would be, but it wouldn't matter because if it's not equal to null, maybe this has to be public. I'm just gonna change this to public and see what happens. Whoops. Oh, we want to get rid of that. Still doesn't like that. An object reference is required for the non-static field method or property. Is it because it says static? I don't know enough about like why does this just say static if I put if I put anything? I don't know what that means. That stops working. This is above my level, you know? All right, well fine, fuck you. We'll go back. I'm doing this 100 times here because I typed that in so many times. I guess. But then if I rename that shit, yeah, I don't like that at all. Look at all these errors I have down here. You know how I like to rename shit? County info panel. Where are you? County info panel. That's what I called it.
I smoked your last cigarette. Say, someone else did. I sent your mom to the vet. Finding your sister's prison. You asked me why. I just lied.
Look at how it's saying that this is not happening, but it's there. It's like it's not giving me. Play mode state change does not, it looks like it does. This shit's code's all fucked up. Let's look at it back at its thing here. Initialize on load. On load. I mean, I'm getting sidetracked looking at stuff that doesn't really matter. I was just trying to avoid that error in the future, you know, like it's a dumb error to have to be struggling with on random occasions. I wanted to make sure that my chat was up. Some good documentation they got here. You can use session state to store a key in it to avoid multiple invokes of the method. I don't want that. Like, I don't want to get sidetracked here too much. Initialize on load and initialize on load method, including some third-party plugins. Is it this? Did I type over something? No, it's initialize on load. Are these different at all? I know we already looked at this like 6 times, but. What did we call this script? Oh, you know what? They don't have this class in here. This is the issue. They don't have this mono behavior in here. Let's do this again. They, it. I don't know. Let's just start this. Let's just start this whole thing, and see if we get bugs doing that. Copy and paste the whole thing. It's not copying and pasting the whole thing. Or sorry, it's not getting rid of these bugs down here. It is recompiling. You know, I cleared these. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Am I supposed to attach this to a game object? Maybe I'm not supposed to. I didn't actually follow the directions. I just started going to town. Oh. It's the chat GPT is a fucking moron. Save the script and place in the editor folder within your. There's an editor folder. I never seen an editor folder. I never seen one of them. Here it is. It's filled with fucking scripts. Oh shit, I'm over by 12 minutes on my break? That's what you get for programming. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna pause this. I love this song. By the way. Where the fuck is my thing? I need my music. Here it is. I'm gonna pause that real quick. I'm gonna go to my break timer and turn it on. Whoa. What is my break timer doing up there? When did that happen? Wasn't there a second ago? It wasn't like, what is going on here? What the fuck? What? I must have like dragged it or something when I was turning it off. I don't, now it's all ugly and mushy and shit. Nothing ever works. Everything falls apart. The center doesn't hold. Things fall apart. There we go. All right, I'm going to be back in less than 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with. I wonder if I can revert this thing back to its normal size. There's probably a button, control or something. Shift, Alt, Shift. There we go. We can make it bigger, and maybe I just dragged it. I just didn't want it to be all squishy, stretched out and shit. There we go. How to use OBS as well, or should I say how to not to? Okay. So it wants me to. I didn't follow the instructions. So let's turn my music back on. And let's go to my project here. I'm never going to remember this thing's in here. What did we call it? Where was I putting this? Editor. It won't let me put it in there. Oh wait, that's in a different. That's under Universal RP. Oh, look at this stuff down here. I never looked down here. Alright, well, let me put stuff in here, buddy. Let's ask it. What does it say? And name it something like... Okay, wait, 1 second. Maybe we want to delete this. I don't think it would know. Where did the thing go? Before game starts. I don't think it would know. Editor. It won't let me put stuff in editor.
Beware of the clown. He's not so charming. The joke's wearing thin.
Editor folder is under...
Beware of the clown. Intent on shaking you down.
Select your Universal RP folder.
He's doing nicely.
Name it editor if it doesn't already exist. Right click on the new and create script.
Don't pity the fool. Intent on shaking.
What is this fucking song? I've never heard this song in my life. Oh, it's because we've jumped to some new... Oh, this might be their new album. I don't want to listen to that right now. I want to listen to... Alright, we'll do Strawberries. Yeah, Crate is grayed out on there, buddy. Is there like some sort of properties? It's probably, I would guess, that they don't want you fucking with stuff in there. This is the problem with ChatGPT too, is it a lot of times it'll be wrong like this, and it won't know a solution. It will just keep offering more bad ideas. Wait. You really want me to put it in that way? I don't, that feels fucking weird. Oh, look at that. It's not even... Let's see what happens. I might have just went down a path of destruction here. doing something. But is it in a mutable folder? This asset will be ignored. It doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about. Look at this bar on this thing. Get the fuck out of here. So this person just says create an editor. So let's try that. I think maybe not in the packages. Is there another one already here? Let's just do this. Create folder. Then let's put this script, which I stuck in this shit box. Guess we can open it this way. And then put this. It does not like that. I've done this a bunch of times where it drags code in here and it does it. It is mad at me. Won't let me copy and paste it. Let's just delete it. Let's delete it. Let's close it. Let's save it. Let's minimize that thing. Good thing ChatGPT has told me to do this crazy stuff. Just follow it. Just follow whatever bot's instructions that tell you to do. Just do them. Doesn't matter, just do it. What are we, before... Call it before play mode starts. Oh, you know, I edited something else outside the... It was my notes. I added some notes. Wonder... I don't know where that was. Oh, it's right here. I was under streaming. I wonder if this is gonna... I just had some ideas I put in there that I wanted to save. That's a different story though. Different unimportant story. Let's copy this. Let's go back to here. This needs to be named the same thing though. I'm positive of that. No, I guess I'm not positive of that. Why would it not matter? Oh, it's named the same thing? Whoa. Paste that. Maybe it doesn't have to be named the same thing. Does this thing say? Go to the top here. This needs to be named the same thing, huh? So in the good, like I've encountered this many a times where this has to be named, or this has to be the same named as the same as the file, like a million times. It's like a classic thing there. Now I wonder if I can do that other thing though, where I put up here. This says editor at the top though, so maybe that's part of this issue. Private. What the fuck? We're at county info panel. And then can we do this here? No. An object reference is required for the non-static field. So normally this is like what that usually it says that when it's like a public. I don't want it to find is the issue. Find is dumb. Yeah, okay, so I could do a public static one. Let's do this first. Before we get too apeshit into this. We'll get rid of that. I don't think this is going to do anything. That's my theory. We have that other thing in here still. We get a bunch of errors anyways. Yeah, this didn't do anything. All that time, I just got sidetracked looking at county info panel. Is it not called that? No, it is. It's the county info panel. With spaces. Just in case there's a typo I'm not seeing, we'll put. It's not attached to. Well, let's. You know what? Let's follow these instructions. Let's make sure. You know, it didn't say that this should be the same name. That could be an issue. This editor folder could be an issue. I mean, I'm in unknown territory here. Make that so that we see it happen is what I'm trying to. You know, we saw it happen last time, but it was because that thing was on. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna delete all this shit. We're just gonna put a note. In we'll deal with that. That was like, I don't know, 30 minutes of wasted time. We'll put a note. We'll put it in the bugs list. Have the inspector disable all starting game objects. For example, county info panel before play mode starts. This will reduce bugs while programs in. Okay, that will be in here. We won't do that forever, but for now, whatever. We know it. We got sidetracked. Fuck, I hit save. We have it on the list. We're not even getting to the recruit button yet. That was weird too. It was probably this notes thing. All right. So we're still on recruiting the hero. Let's continue. Let's hit play. Wait, let's close this and just hit play. We just went through a bunch of crap. We just did a bunch of crap. Let's see what we fucked up with all that fucking around. I have a feeling we did not break anything. That looks how we wanted it. Take 2 days. There we go. Completed is there. Check the population. I saw something change. It's kind of slow. Carol Cooper. All right, so the first thing we can... Oh. That was a bug. I saw a bug. We're going to put it on this bug thing, too. After opening the population description panel from the hero list, when you close it, the population info panel shows up. It shouldn't. We'll deal with that in a second. Wasn't there some other thing I just noticed too? Yes, the first thing we want to do while we have time, we're not going to have much time here. Turn this thing back on. Turn on the population description panel. The first thing we want to have, or we say hero name. First thing we want to do is have it check. Whoops. If it's already a hero. if that person's name is already a hero. So on here, we're gonna be making this a lot larger. On enable, we're gonna have to put a button here too. Yeah, we're gonna have to put a button here. I want a space here. Is it just button? It is button, but yeah, I was about to say it doesn't like that. Bill or recruit. Okay, we're gonna need that button because we're gonna disable it if the guy's already a fucking hero. You can't build it. You can't recruit him. So on enable, if call a function after the coroutine is finished. No shit, Sherlock. Why are we doing that? A second gives 1 frame of time before the panel refreshes. Otherwise, it bugs out. That's the panel refresh. So in the panel refresh, we need to have. We don't need this big long line of shit. We need to have if it's before this. If current hero, it's not current hero either. Actually, let's fix that though. Current hero dots is hero is equal to true. Then we need this button to be not interactable. Recruit button dot interactable equals false. Else it's gonna equal true. That way I think we're gonna want that just in case we turned it off at another time. And then let's put a little gap there. And let's put a little gap here. And there was something, we're gonna rename this to current person. They're a person. Did I write that? Seems pretty obvious that that's what we're doing. I mean, it says. Turn this off. Turn this off. Hit play. We made very little headway today. That's okay though. You gotta set the framework for other shit to happen. Oh, we didn't put a thing in. We didn't put it what we wanted. Yeah, this is where we. That needed to be there. Luckily, it gives you a ton of errors. I mention this probably every stream, I feel like. The good old days of programming were so insane. Where, you know, it didn't tell you all this stuff. We're in the right thing. Oh, this is wrong. This should be... I guess population would be better. That's probably gonna fuck up that, though. In fact, did we have other... I did rename that. Did that fuck that up earlier? Oh my god, are we back to like some weird shit because of this? I did rearrange things. Is that frame not working for us? It's weird the frame happens after. Oh, did I delete that thing? No, it wouldn't have appeared. On enable. Why would this happen? Why would we have put that not there? Does it seem like that should have been there in the first place? It's already 3:45. Where the fuck does the day go, man? What just happened here? I must have fucked something else up then. County info panel. There's what I fucked up. It's not that I didn't. It's not that I fucked something up. I never put anything there in the first place. I'm fucking around with stuff, trying to fix things that were other issues. Oh, we have more. I just created more fucking issues for myself than was ever necessary. Put you back. County info panel game objects. Why are we doing that in world load? I've gone in circles here. We don't have any issues there yet. Does this one give us that error? No. Close that. Maybe we created this earlier. Now we're not getting that error. I guess we need that to happen. Oh, and this is disabled too. I guess we just solved all of our issues except for this one. We solved all of our issues, and this is still good. Okay, so that actually works. Wait, well, what the fuck is that thing behind there? Oh, it's not behind there. It just looks like it's behind there. I'm just clicking around at this point. Let's fix that, I guess. Yeah, pain in the ass. Okay, so the pain in the ass is going to be... Do we have a... I guess I'll look right here. What happens if on this we put... This is some spaghetti fucking code that what I'm writing. This whole game's a mess. What happens if we say that this is false? Oh, we have that on enable though. We have this when the population description panel opens. Well, let's just test it. I don't think that's gonna work. What is opening that thing up? It's when we hit close. When we hit close. we have some other issue. We're back to this thing being an issue. Was that because I put this in here? It is. It is because I put that in there. So, okay, so how does that open? I already forgot. Let's double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what that thing was doing earlier. That was so dumb. The thing that I know I was saying like there's like 40 things that are dumb, but it was one of the things I was saying was dumb. I think this should probably be fine again. Oh, look at that. It not only was it not fine, we're back to this bug again. Like that was gone 5 seconds ago. Oops.
These feelings locked inside my head. I try to reason out of bed. These feelings locked inside of me will never see the light today. Slowly upwards, faster down. Reach the top and
See, it doesn't know population info panel. It's trying to shut that off when it doesn't exist yet. It never opened yet. That's so it's never been active is the issue. I'm pretty sure that's what it's happening. Because if we go to here and click here, it's probably not going to happen. Yeah. And then we close. It's been opened before. Now watch, it should be fine. Yeah. So the issue is that if you go to the hero list first, it doesn't know that exists. Can we do? I've tried this before and it didn't work. If is not equal to null, turn it off. We're making some progress though from the original, 3 months ago or 4 months ago. And I got my wisdom teeth done, right? No, it still does it. Because it doesn't know what it is. It doesn't know what this is. And so it can't even check if it's null. So what happens, this is on enable of the description panel. Enable, it's saying, hey, turn this thing off. But it doesn't know what it is yet. Yeah, this is the info panel. I was double checking. It doesn't know what that is yet. So probably the way to fix that is actually just to put it in world map load. Everything's going to be in here at this fucking point. This is population population. It's a game object. Public game objects. I hate putting everything in world map mode, but it sure saves some fucking effort. Oh no, we did want to set this. We do want it to be false. It was correct there that one time. We want it to be false. And then if we go back to our controller, which we need to rename that. I don't like it. It makes sense if it's a controller, of like animations or movement or something, but it should just be called world map load, and we'll just put all that shit in there. But no, we're not gonna do that today. One day it will frustrate me enough, and we'll get rid of it. I don't like that. I just wanted the same, similar, you know, they're two things that are talking to, or right next to each other, so might as well name them the same thing. Good God, it's already 4 o'clock. Then I think that should solve our issue. Maybe I'll just make more issues. It's crazy how much of the game is just UI stuff. Like, we haven't even gotten into any of the fun stuff because it's just UI stuff. Yeah, that fixes that issue. So this one, that makes sense that this, I keep seeing this and I keep thinking it's something behind it. We're gonna have to fix that. This one, we don't want this to open again. So one of the things we could do, so that opens it. If we go back to this idea where that says that's false, it should, I think it's gonna skip over it. But, you know, what the fuck do I know? No, then we get a bug. Yeah, that's not gonna work. What we need to think of is a new solution. I don't want to do another bool. But I definitely don't want that to happen. How much time do we have? 5 minutes? I also don't want to leave this at this state. Is there a way I can fix this in 5 minutes? So when it opens, no, when it closes, how are we closing that thing? We might be able to do it in 5 minutes. Not very good testing in that case, but info panel, it refreshes this thing. Dots. We're gonna need another fucking variable. We have all these bools. Info panel opened by, look at this fucking. I know that these are insane, but I like them. I like to have all the information that I need right in the variable name. Right in the variable name. Opened, what was it called? And by, what was it called? Come on. Why are you auto-populating for him? Here we go. Opened is spelled wrong. Isn't it 2 N's? I don't know. It doesn't want me to hear my music. Okay, so that won't work for that, but then when we close it, that's going to be true still. So we need to turn it off. So it will close it. It will turn it to false. I think that will work. Let's double check here. I don't like when I see that when I start my game. I know it will go away on its own, but... Oh, I was like, wait, it didn't work. We didn't get to the thing. All right. Oh, I thought I saw a bug. That was it. That was what we wanted. All right, let's push this to GitHub. This all open source. Blah blah blah. We'll do it like a go through of this. Maybe tomorrow. We'll go through the game and show where we're at. Where we're at this point. We want a new branch called Hero. And relation including heroes. I think there's a typo in there. I can't see it. I needed glasses really bad. And then we will commit all of this. We will push it all. You feel like, you see that list of like 1,000 things changed, and then when you go to do the upload, it's like 2K, 2 kilobytes, because it's in reality it's not that much. If like you're doing graphics and stuff, man, it's crazy. Anyways, that is it for me today. Actually, let's double check this. I have this new thing that I like to look at. It's totally dumb because it's totally pointless. But if we look at where's my repository? Here it is. What the fuck is that? Oh, that was the outline thing. Let's go to my branch here. I like to see the issues number going down. So we started at 70 today and we're at 74. What I mean is, even though every time we stream and we add to the game, we're gonna be adding more issues. I want to see that number going down, like we're accomplishing more than we're finishing, but we obviously added more today than we took care of. Oh, it doesn't matter which branch I'm in. But that is it for me today. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna stream something tonight on. I got my GPU back from my old computer. My new computer has the replacement GPU. It's so weird how it's like. So I had to use this computer to stream video games for a couple weeks. And it was very odd seeing, like, going back and playing video games on this. I was like, oh man, this is so ugly. And then when I just switched, yesterday I got my GPU back and I was like, holy fuck, everything is so beautiful. But then like 2 weeks before that, I was just like, it looks okay. Like I got so used to the better graphics card on my my new computer. It's basically, what I'm talking about is, it's crazy how spoiled you get so quickly over just looking at just by using something, and the excitement of it quickly wore off, and then it went away for 2 weeks. I was taking it for granted, is what I'm saying. Went away for 2 weeks and came back, and I was like, holy fuck, this is pretty. Anyways, that is it for me. Thank you for joining me. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.